Today, we're going to do something a bit different. This is a message, really, for a very specific group of people. And if this is for you, you're going to know it in your heart. This is about creating a moment of real support for caregivers of children with fetal alcohol spectrum disorders. So let's just jump right in. If you're listening to this right now, and maybe a lump is forming in your throat because this all feels painfully familiar, just know this is for you. Maybe it's been a hard day, or a hard week, or honestly, a whole string of hard years. This message is meant to find you right where you are. So before we go any further, I want you to do something with me. Just breathe. Seriously, let's take a deep breath in and let it all out. One more. Let that calm just settle in for a second, okay? Because the message that's coming next is important. What I'm about to say is a message directly to you. It's really about acknowledging the incredible, heavy weight that you've probably been carrying around, and maybe, just maybe, helping you set it down for a little while. I want you to really hear this. Let it sink in. This is not your fault. I'm going to say it again. This is not your fault. All the struggles, the exhaustion, the feeling that nobody understands what your family is going through, you didn't cause it. It's not some reflection of how much you love your child. It's just not your fault. And for so many people, this is the simple, gut-wrenching truth of it. You just didn't know. The information wasn't clear, or it wasn't available, or you were told something different. You were doing the best you could with what you knew at the time. It's as simple as that. You didn't know. But maybe you're sitting there thinking, but I did know, or my story is more complicated. Listen, this message is absolutely for you too. No matter what the story is, no matter the circumstances, there is no space for blame here. Only grace. Grace for yourself and for the unbelievably tough journey you're on. Okay, so if we can hold on to that feeling of grace even just a little bit, we can actually start to look at a new path forward. This right here, this is the pivot point. It's the moment we make a choice to step away from the shame and start walking toward healing. And really, it all comes down to this choice, doesn't it? On one side, you've got shame. And what does shame do? It keeps you quiet. It makes you feel isolated, like you're the only one. But on the other side, there's compassion. And compassion, well, that's the key that unlocks the door. It's what lets the light in and opens up the path to healing. So we've talked about the weight you're carrying, and we've talked about choosing compassion. Now, let's bring it back to the center of your world, your child. With all the therapies, the appointments, the strategies, all of it, what is the one single most important thing they need from you? Let's just pause on that for a second. What is it, really? When you strip everything else away, all the noise and the worry, what is the one thing that truly matters more than anything else? The foundation for everything. That's it. It's that simple, and it's that powerful. Love. And you know what the most beautiful part of this whole thing is? It's what you're already giving. Every single day. In every worried night, in every fierce phone call you make to a school or a doctor, you are loving your child with everything you have. You are already giving them the most important thing. Knowing that you're already doing the most important thing, that can be a huge relief, right? So let's look at what comes next. And this isn't some giant, impossible mountain you have to climb. It's just a simple, powerful next step on the journey. It really is this straightforward. First, you just start right here, today. Not from where you think you're supposed to be or where someone else is. Just from right where you are. And second, you ask for help. You reach out because you were never, ever meant to do this all by yourself. And if you take nothing else away from this, please let it be this. You are worthy of support. Not because of how perfectly you handle everything, but just because you are you. You deserve to be helped and heard and understood. And so does your amazing, complicated, wonderful child. Please know you are not alone in this. There's an entire world, a massive community of families and caregivers and advocates who are walking the same path. They've made the choice to stop being silent. Let this be your invitation. Find them, Connect, because there's no more room for shame. There's only healing and support and doing it together.